In 2026, South Africa has witnessed escalating waves of xenophobic false information and sometimes outright physical violence. You can help to suppress this false information and hopefully prevent it from bubbling over into further violence by being careful to only share information that you know to be accurate. But how can you tell that what you're looking at online is actually real? Hi, I'm Keegan Leach. I'm a researcher at Africa Check in South Africa, and I recently looked into this image, which appears to be a realistic photograph but turned out to be an AI-generated fake. It shows a group of men carrying a coffin and a headstone past some burning debris, and it was supposedly taken in the city of Bloemfontein, where service delivery protests turned into opportunistic looting that targeted stores owned by migrants. Now, because AI image generators don't create a realistic 3D model of a scene that matches the laws of physics and the place in which it was supposedly taken and then take a snapshot of that, they often produce images that don't correspond with reality. They look very similar to real images that the AI was trained on, but they don't actually follow the laws of physics. This is the case here, where there are some subtle errors that the AI has made in generating this image. Lines of perspective that should narrow to a single vanishing point don't converge at all, and similarly, lines cast from an object to its shadow, which should appear to meet at the same point, also don't converge together. We walk you through how we investigated this in our full report at africacheck.org. But the key here is that we're combining many of these visual mistakes and errors together. A single one isn't conclusive proof that an image is faked, but altogether the evidence becomes very convincing. It's also important that you don't need to go through this process every time. You don't need to start checking every image you see against the laws of physics. That takes a lot of effort and time, which you might not have. So you can share the things you see with Africa Check and ask us to look into them for you, but you can also follow a more basic and more important principle, which is when you are uncertain about the authenticity of something, don't share it to begin with. Unless you can find a trusted, accurate source that confirms the authenticity of a claim, it's best not to pass it on, especially when the claim is something inflammatory or which might stoke tensions.